This easy Yule Log recipe, also known as Bûche de Noël, has a store-bought pumpkin cake roll, or you could use our pumpkin cake roll recipe. It has cream cheese frosting filling, and it's covered with dark chocolate, chopped walnuts, sugared cranberries, and decorated with raspberry-pretzel mushrooms, dried mango slices made to look like chicken of the woods mushrooms, dried orange slices, sugared lavender, or you could use rosemary, sprigs, and pretzel stick twigs, thyme and sage leaves, and surrounded by pine tree clippings. Those are non-edible. This traditional French cake recipe is a perfect show-stopping centerpiece for a Christmas holiday dessert table. First, we're going to melt the dark chocolate melting wafers. Microwave on high 3 times for 30 seconds, stirring in between until melted. Prepare a cardboard cake board and lay down parchment paper to work on. Place the cake on the cake board. Cut 1/4 of the cake, preferably at a slight angle. Use the melted chocolate to glue it to the side of the cake, and then cover the cake roll, and using an offset spatula, carefully cover the cake roll in the melted chocolate, evenly spreading it. Take your time doing this so you don't waste any of the chocolate, and use a fork to make the bark on the tree. You can make squiggly lines or straight lines, it doesn't matter, just so far as it resembles the bark of a tree. Trim any excess pieces off the end of the cake roll and let it dry a little bit before decorating. To decorate the Yule log, let's make some sugared cranberries, pretzels, gather some dried mango, dried orange slices, sage, lavender, and thyme leaves for twigs, non-edible clippings, chopped walnuts to top the Yule log. Let's make some dried mango, chicken of the woods mushrooms to the side. Use that chocolate as glue, and fresh raspberries. Really utilize that melted chocolate as the glue to adhere the mango and the other decorations to the Yule log. Make the raspberry pretzel mushrooms. Utilize the melted chocolate to glue the raspberries to the various different pretzels and adhere those to the outside of the Yule log. And this is where you can get really creative about the placement. I like to do them in 3s so that there's varying heights, and then you can glue in the pretzel matchsticks to make the twigs. Utilize the rosemary or lavender, sage leaves, and thyme leaves. Now let's add the sugared cranberries to the top and base to decorate. I have the recipe for sugared cranberries on my blog. Just search the blog for that. And you can just put them anywhere you want. I put them on the top and on the base. Trim any excess chocolate drips to clean up the look of the Yule log. You can also make the sprigs, the thyme, rosemary, and lavender sugared by dipping them in a simple syrup and then dredging them in granulated white sugar. If you want it to look like freshly fallen snow on them, I did it to some, but not all of them on here. And then also you can finish with powdered sugar on top. For the tablescape, I added various vintage ornaments that have just been passed down in our family from my mother-in-law. And then I used a wreath under the base of the cake stand, and then a pine garland around the tablescape, just to make a lot of fresh greenery and really make the display very magical for this Yule log or Bûche de Noël. And don't forget, lots of powdered sugar on top. Let me know if you make this easy Yule log cake recipe in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. You can get the full printable recipe on our blog. Don't forget to follow at Life's Little Sweets for more delicious recipe inspiration. Thank you.